Mabuhay! Welcome in, everyone. I am so glad you're joining me today. Listen, if you've been dreaming of a getaway that perfectly combines breathtaking sights, incredible food, and beautiful ocean breezes, well, you are in exactly the right place. Think of this explainer as your ultimate English-speaking virtual guide. As your host, I'm here to lay out a super convenient, fun, and truly unforgettable trip to Kaohsiung, specifically tailored for our wonderful Filipino guests. Let's get your itinerary sorted.
Look, Kaohsiung is a city that just absolutely buzzes with energy. It perfectly blends world-class art, gorgeous ocean views, and, seriously, some of the most romantic nightscapes you will ever experience. It's the top destination in southern Taiwan, and today I'm going to show you exactly why it needs to be at the very top of your travel bucket list.
Okay, let's dive into this stress-free itinerary. We're going to cover 1. Welcome to Kaohsiung, 2. Formosa Boulevard Station, 3. Pier 2 Arts Center, 4. Sijin Island and Siziwan, and 5. Kaohsiung by night.
Let's start with part 1. Welcome to Kaohsiung.
Now, you might be wondering about the language barrier. If you're worried about not speaking Mandarin, honestly, don't be. Getting around is incredibly easy because the city is built to be highly visual, accessible, and wonderfully English-friendly. From clear English signage in the metro stations to visual cues pretty much everywhere you look, you're not going to get lost. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share some practical travel hacks that will make you feel like a local on day one.
Moving right along to part 2, Formosa Boulevard Station.
All right, so Formosa Boulevard, it's this major transit hub where the red and orange lines actually meet. But before we get to the famous art, here is a quick insider travel hack just for you. When you arrive at this station, make absolutely sure you use exits 5 and 7. Trust me on this one. These exits give you the absolute best views of the artwork and the easiest access, allowing you to completely bypass the heaviest commuter crowds. It is for sure the smartest way to start your sightseeing.
Now, what's really interesting about this is this massive number. 4,500. When you step into that central hall, you'll be standing right underneath the Dome of Light. It is literally the world's largest public art installation made entirely from individual pieces of colored glass. 4,500 panels to be exact. And it was meticulously crafted by the renowned Italian artist, Narcissus Qualiata.
And you know, the dome isn't just, well, pretty to look at. It actually tells a story. The glass panels are divided into 4 distinct themes: water, earth, light, and fire. These 4 elements beautifully represent the universe's cycle of life, from birth and growth all the way to destruction and rebirth. It is mesmerizing. So when you get here, definitely have your cameras ready because you're going to want to take some epic photos right in the center of that hall.
Okay, part 3, Pier 2 Arts Center.
So, moving our itinerary into the afternoon, let's head over to the creative heart of the city. What I absolutely love most about Pier 2 is its history. This entire, massive, vibrant cultural park used to be just a series of old, abandoned harbor warehouses. But the city completely transformed these history-filled spaces into a sprawling hub for art, culture, and leisure. It's really the perfect place to just spend a few hours walking around.
And this brilliantly illustrates the whole vibe there. Today, you're going to find unique art exhibitions popping up in these old warehouses, fantastic creative markets if you happen to visit on the weekend, and incredible modern architecture. Plus, it is incredibly easy to get to. The light rail transit, or LRT, drops you right at the pier. You can browse modern art, grab a quick bite at a local eatery, and literally just watch the ships roll in.
But listen, if there is one single thing you absolutely must schedule your afternoon around, it is this: catching the Great Harbor Bridge spin at 3 p.m. It's actually Taiwan's first horizontally spinning bridge. Every single day at exactly 3 p.m., the bridge performs a horizontal rotation just to allow ships to pass through. It is a truly unique sight right there on the water, so make sure you claim a good viewing spot by, say, 2:50.
Next up, part 4, Sijin Island and Siziwan.
Now, figuring out how to cross a harbor is usually a huge headache for tourists, right? But looking at how close everything is here, getting to Sijin Island is actually incredibly simple, if you know the secret formula.
So here is your exact, foolproof 3-step transit hack. First, take the MRT Orange Line straight to CZ1 station. Second, take a short, super easy walk to the Gushan Ferry Pier. And third, hop on the scenic ferry ride across the water to Sijin. That's it! Once you arrive on the island, I highly recommend renting a bicycle. Biking along the coast, feeling that warm ocean breeze, and stopping for some fresh seafood, it's just the ultimate Kaohsiung experience.
Which brings us to our final stop, Part 5, Kaohsiung by night. After a super busy day of exploring, hitting the Love River is the absolute perfect way to wind down. We're talking daytime river views versus romantic night views here. While the daytime river gives you these vibrant, bustling views of the cityscape, at night it completely transforms into this incredibly romantic neon-lit atmosphere. The reflections on the water are pure magic. If you have to choose a time for a river cruise, the night views are absolutely spectacular. And for sure, the best way to experience that is on the Love Boat. But this isn't just any regular boat. It's a 25-minute eco-cruise that's completely solar-powered. Because it's solar, there's zero pollution and, amazingly, zero engine noise. You literally just glide silently down the river, taking in these gorgeous panoramic views of massive landmarks like the Kaohsiung Music Center and the towering 85 Sky Tower. Finally, if you're kind of like me and you prefer to see the city lights from way up above, I've got one last travel hack for you. Head to the transit stop and take Bus 56. It's a quick 15-minute ride right up the mountain to the Kaohsiung Love Viewpoint. Not only do you get a sweeping panoramic view of the entire city and the harbor, but the observation deck features 32 declarations of love written in all different languages. It's just a really perfect, peaceful spot to end your day.
So, from the dazzling glass of the Dome of Light to a silent, solar-powered glide right down the Love River, this city is quite literally just waiting to be explored. You now have the ultimate, stress-free itinerary right in your pocket. So the only question left to ask is this: who are you bringing on your Kaohsiung adventure? Share this explainer with your travel buddies, get those tickets booked, and get ready for an amazing trip. Safe travels, everyone.